everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and the peeps, I gave them the night off, but I am going to do the big announcement, the announcement you've all been waiting for. And we're going to cover some stocks today too as well. We got a good show. We got a damn good show for you today. So, I have my I want to welcome some of the newest listeners first there before we give out our monthly listener prize there. I'd like to welcome David Duchesne. Appreciate you listening. Also, Debbie H., welcome to the team of trading where we share information and ideas of trading with each other there. Talisha, thanks for coming back as always. Appreciate your listenership there. Rat Dad, appreciate you contributing to the show as well as Arthur and this guy. Looks like we got Mama McCrazies. Thanks for stopping by again. Appreciate you guys. You've been this a while. Culture Mom, shout out to you. Alberto, thanks again for dropping by and giving your input. John Bass. So the two winners for this month, and I go by some of like contributions, things like that. First, I'm going to introduce what you're going to get. You're going to get two of these different drinks. What they are is Guru Energy. So when you're trading stock, this is going to put the guru into you. This guy has green tea extract, which is actually good for you for when you're trying to boost up immunity, things like that. You need your green tea to keep going. It also has echinacea, apples, guadana. It has ginseng in it. It tastes a little bit like a ginger ale, but it's a clean energy drink. These guys have been around since 1999. You can find them in your pharmaceutical section. No, they didn't give me this to plug. I just like to drink it sometime. So the winners are, and these are natural sugar. There's not fakies in there or anything like that, but you're getting two drinks. There is two winners. And the winners of this month's show, listeners of the month, are, drums please, Kenneth Clark and Tulicia's Kitchen. Yes, Kenneth Clark and Tulicia's Kitchen win the Guru Energy drinks. So, if you could leave a comment in the comment section and I will reply back with the show's email, and I can get your address to send you your drinks that you won for being a loyal listener to this show. Next month, it could be something else for a giveaway. It could be other kinds of things, some things that Cameo thinks of. Or possibly, like I said, in the future, we do have a shipment of basketballs coming in, I think. I think it's like a college basketball, something like that. So that could be the next giveaway coming up. Okay, guys, the first stock we're going to talk about, this one's an interesting stock. It's GRT.x. GRT.x. Its last tick on Friday was 0.6574. Looks like this stock, going into some background on it, it looks pretty good, and it's got the chat boards all wired up. Everybody's loving this thing. So we're going to dive in and we're going to check this company out and do some analyzation, see what the real traders are saying, see what the Alphabet's MSN Mockingbirds are saying, and then see what some of the promoters are saying as well. So, okay guys, going into this, we're on the website. It looks pretty well done. I will tell you that this stock is very volatile. So if you are new, you want to play with caution. Don't jump in and then come back and say, I lost my shorts, things like that. You want to find your entry point, but you don't want to go into it if it's being promoted or things like that. So yes, it's in the green. Usually when it's on the way up, you have to figure out where your entry point and where your exit point is. I can't decide that. Cameo, Kage, none of our guys can do that for you. You are in charge of your own destiny, your own person right there. So it looks like it's APIs for vibrant decentralized future. The graph is indexing protocol for querying networks like Ethereum and IPFS. Anyone can build and publish open APIs and collect are called subgraphs, making data easily accessible. Explore the subgraphs. Let's go on and explore. It looks like you can discover the subgraph by leading projects for the Web3 ecosystem. All the data is immediately available for querying on GraphQL. So you can sign up for GitHub on there. It says coming soon as well. There's going to be a decentralized Explorer. These subgraphs have been deployed on hosted services. A new Graph Explorer D app will be launched, Edge and Node and Graph Network early next year. They have a secure, decentralized way to address resources and off the blockchain using simple. Let's go into this. Blockchain using simple, human, readable names, access domains, and transfer history. Looks like one of the networks of mainnet 8 months ago. It was last updated and it was created 2 years ago. So they have the links where you can go for that. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, going back there, the subgraphs can be composed into a global graph of all the world's public information. This data can be transferred, organized, and shared across applications for anyone to query within a few keystrokes. Guys, this is going to be huge. It's going to be another one. It's just, we got to see how this plays out. And as far as for yourself, you have to actually see how it plays out. I know where I'm going to get in, but that's just for me where I'm going to get in. Anything that has to do with crypto or anything like that, guys, it is the future. It's if you haven't gotten into it on it, you will make coin. It's just a matter of time. Don't be on the slow end as far as just do your investigations. You know, check everything out. That's what we're here for, to investigate, do things like that. But this looks pretty huge. It says say goodbye to custom servers. Say goodbye. So before, the graph teams had to develop and operate proprietary index servers. This required significant engineering and hardware resources and broke the important security properties required for decentralization. Web3 is a new stack of radically better internet. All data is stored and processed in open networks with verifiable integrity. The graphs make querying in the data fast, reliable, and secure. So guys, this is something of the future. It could rock the IT world, possibly. It also possibly could flop. Not saying it's gonna flop. I don't want to see anybody trolling me or anything, but IT is constantly changing. For me, I own an IT company. That's why I'm saying to look at this one carefully, and you could make some coin in this. So much is getting built. Entrepreneurs are creating the next level of apps to scale human coordination on the internet. It's a new frontier, and we're just getting started. Isn't that the truth? They have DeFi, there's governments, grants and philanthropy, marketplace, entertainment, and social. On a shared neutral foundation, by combining Web3 protocols, developers can build D-apps with powerful new feature for evolving the world's greatest challenges. So there's this movement out there to get away from the norm. Let's just put it that way in layman's terms. This could be the future as far, to me, this is totally my opinion, this is my spin, things like that, but this is the future of what could be from getting away from other types of, let's just say, the big guys and things like that. Whether it'll play out or not, we don't know yet. So it's just something that you just got to see. And like when you're doing all these kinds of trades and things like that, some of them are hit and miss. Some of them are gamble, and some you're going to score on. You know, some of the times you're going to lose, and then some of the times you're going to win. But guess what, guys? If you take the L and you admit the L, you're okay. You're okay if you sometimes you're going to take the L, and it's okay to take the L. You're good. But you're going to win. You're going to win, and you will win really big. So it's just, you got to be patient and just make the smart decisions. You know, when you're a newer trader, you make mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes. And that's what we're here for. We're here as a community. You got your tools on the Facebook group. You can ask questions, join the Facebook group. Feel free to ask any of these traders that do stuff. They can tell you about their mistakes. I can also refer you to people that actually are legit and have channels that are not, I know sometimes on the Facebook group we get people that are like, oh, go to Pookie.com, she's got the best trading advice and everything. We try our best to delete those links, but don't follow some of those links unless they're notable people, or unless I can't get to all of them to delete them. My apologies. So, but by combining these protocols, they have agency, reliability, interoperability, money, security, and governance. The Graph Network is a marketplace of service providers, ensures the data remains open and that DApps continue to run no matter what. So no matter what is not getting shut down by some big, huge corporation that controls everything. Basically, in a nutshell, these guys are trying to break out of that. That's why there's so much hype as far as this, because a lot of people don't want to be on the big. There's a big populist movement out there. And so people want to get away from the norm, and so maybe this is a way that they're going to do that. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I'm just, that's just my take. So the Graph Network in depth, looks like Brandon Ramirez wrote this in October 21st, 2019. So this is a little old data, but basically said, when we first introduced the graph in July 2018, we shared a vision of building a decentralized indexing protocol for Web3. The team has been hard work today, and I'm excited to share the design of the first version of the graph in detail. The Graph Network is a core infrastructure of Web3, a necessary component for decentralization of applications with consumer-grade performance. For this post, I assume prior familiarity with the graph. If you've never heard of the graph, it's a great place to start for the announcement of the posts of our docs, or several great posts for our community. They have the full stack decentralization. The mission of the graph is to enable the internet applications that are entirely powered for public, like I say again, public infrastructure. Okay? So full stack decentralization will enable applications that are robust to business failures and rent seeking, and also facilitate unprecedented level of interoperability. Users and developers will be able to know that software they invest and their money into can't suddenly disappear. Exactly. That's what we need. We need something like this. That's just my take. Some stuff just can't simply be pulled by a plug and you lost it for some certain reason. So to reach the vision, the fully decentralized applications is critical that they shift the paradigm of the business paying for the ongoing storage compute service required to keep an application running towards users directly paying networks of decentralized services providers for granular usage of the resources. So you can go and read more about this company. I am going to go to Stockwits. That is where the actual real traders are on. We will read their names by their comments, updated, and we will see what they're actually saying. Here's what the real traders are saying on this stock. Van Murray wrote 15 minutes ago that GRT.x has 106% profits in only 26 minutes. Congrats to all members who followed us on the Great Play. They have the chat.thebestplays.live. You could check that out. Looks like congrats to all the members who followed us on stock option alerts. So you could go check stock option alerts and check that out. Looks like we got Nerf Fed NPC. GRX is taking over the world. Daddy changed the world. So he's got that on there. Looks like, well, duh. Well, it is what it is. So sometimes these comment boards are not nice at all. GRT.x $, I'm in. I'm in small for now. It's July. It's time to fight for financial freedom. Like I said, guys, there is a huge movement for financial freedom. Maybe you've heard of the Army of Apes. They're out there. They're independent retail traders. They're pretty pissed off at the machine. They're raging against the machine. They are something that you guys should check out. look into. These guys aren't saying they're apes, but there's a big movement out there for financial freedom. It's not a political, it's not a right or left thing or anything like that. It's a people thing of people coming together. And so I'm just giving you the information out there of that. GRX is an easy short. So you have some people talking about that this is just an easy short. I had 701 shares today at 53 cents when I woke up. I gave it away to a bunch. CRO2. Blessing to all my people. I hope God's treating you good. Happy 4th of July. No, he didn't say happy 4th of July. I just made that up. But I'll be taking $300 on this, so they're banking on that. Why all of a sudden the jump? Looks pretty crazy, really. Is anybody able to tell me why they're into this stock? Starting my DD. So there's somebody says starting their DD there. Happy. People are celebrating because of Dollaruski signs. Just because you're seeing them do Dollaruski signs and doing the promotion doesn't mean to get all hyped in and jump in on a Tuesday when the market opens and bam bam. We're going to see how this plays out since it's the 4th of July weekend there. Looks like 2% interest Voyager, just saying Playboy. Let's see there. What do we got here more? 16% gains. Let's see. First mover into 1.6 marketplace. It's let's see there. It's the Robin Hood of real estate investing. So you got some hype on this one. Just be careful. You've got all your players out there. They're saying what they're saying. There's a lot of noise out there. So that's one thing we got to take a look at. We're gonna go on to the alphabets. We're gonna search and see what they're saying. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna see anything positive from them, because anything that's not for anything of establishment or in any donor thing or any commercials, they're gonna probably peace out on it. Maybe write negative Nancy articles about it. But let's check it out and see what they're saying about that on the alphabet channels. It looks like on the alphabets, Bazinga has a plug on here. It looks like Shavi Deep, one of the staff writers, he wrote this in February 12, looks like February 12th, 2021. He just said the new cryptocurrency, the graph soared 79.92%. In more of the other coin in 24 hours press time to 243 on Friday. Just because this was during the big blockchain blow up. So he didn't write anything negative about it, so we'll move on from this article. But basically he was covering about how this thing was the future and with crypto and all that. So he didn't do anything negative. He was positive about this one. He gave credit where credit is due. He also credited why it mattered it was going up. He said the price movement was partially driven by social media buzz. So the Mockingbirds will always try to say that sometimes to put down stuff. They're always going to try to go after social media and retail traders. Just to give you an FYI, they don't like retail traders. They don't like retail traders. So I'm just going to leave it to you at that. So going on the Mockingbirds, we really don't have any updated information from them. Maybe we possibly might get some on Tuesday, or someone has a link or anything like that. But as far as Mockingbird Media or anything like that, any of your alphabets, I'm not seeing really anything that's updated. But some of their past stuff was positive. But your big players, they don't like stuff like this. They don't like stuff like this at all. They're very against it. But we are the retail traders, and we're our own people, man, and we got to protect our own. So, because the big wigs ain't looking out for us. They couldn't give a bucket of piss for our future. So, but here we go with this one. It is all finished. Leave your comments in the comments section what you think about the stock. If you have any more information about this company, if you have any more information about this. But my take on it is that I think it looks decent, and I'd say I'd put it in play. Is where I would say it's in play for you just got to find your buy point where you want to buy at, where you feel comfortable at. Whether you're shorting, swinging, jumping, swimming, thinking. You got the point. So that's the end of that one. The next one we have here is OMG.X. OMG.X. Last tick was $4.43, and it looks sick with it. That's all I'm gonna say. It looks dang good. Going on to the website, it looks excellent. Doesn't look like any garage company or anything like that. This one looks like, the website looks like a $4.43 stock. It looks very, very healthy. Looks like going on to the website, we scale Ethereum rollups. OMG enables financial inclusion and interoperability through our public decentralized networks. You're going to hear that over and over and over again. Decentralized networks there. Okay, you got OM. Dude, you guys are going to like this. I'm going to bring this up on the screen here, man. This looks freaking sick with it. So you go on the website. I'll move the graph right here. I go down and it moves it around. It's freaking awesome. Built with developers in mind, integrate the OMG to build extreme efficient applications at the top of the Ethereum network. They have OMG Plasma docs and OMG.X rollup docs. You can go and check that out on the site. You go to Quick Start on the website and it brings up OMG Pi and OMG.X. So we go into OMG Pi. What is OMG Network? The OMG Network is a decentralized public network that allows high throughput, low per cost peer-to-peer transactions. With OMG Network, anyone can transact value across geographies, asset classes, and applications. The OMG Network leverages Layer 2 Plasma architecture to provide high throughput and strong safety guarantees for third parties to wish to build scalable decentralized payment apps on the Ethereum network, tongue twister. The OMG network allows access to manage and transact the digital assets that kept securely on blockchain. You could try it out on there. They have getting started, APIs, web wallet quick start, environments, bug bounty, blockchain design. Okay, so you have a little bit of reviews there. Then you go to OMG.X. It's loading up there. OMG.X is the rollup that combines a great open source of work done by Optimism. With research and development effort, the OMG team is a swap-based on-ramp, fast exit cross-chaining bridging. They choose to build on Optimism because it essentially is a modified version of Ethereum and makes it easily to ensure EVM solidarity, compatibility, minimizing in efforts required to migrate small contracts from L1 to L2. Interesting. OMG.X is maintained by OMG and Anya teams. Their documentation is a work in progress. Questions, reach out on the Discord chat. You can also reach them at Telegram or on the Discord chat. They have examples that will take you through the complete process of their optimistic rollout. So you can check out all of that on their site. Anything else that we should bring up? Let's go on to the stock wits and see what the wit stalkers are saying. No, that's not what they call themselves. That's just a really, really bad joke. Going on to stock wits here, I got OMG.X with lots of bulls. OMG.X, 4th of July, a sequel, a fight for financial freedom. Let's go. Power to the people! No, yeah, I guess. Something like that. That was a really bad version. So, let's see. Trending even though no one is posting. OMG.X is running. Hun, grab the Voyager apparatus and start up. Let's burn some cash. Oh, geez, he just... I'm not going to repeat the rest of what he said, dude. OMG.X, keep on going on the run. Better than the 2 posts per day. That's on undefined. OS74, oh my gosh. OMG.X, finally people woke up to this gem of a coin. Yeah, it's a big gem of a coin. It's got... it's blowing up there for sure. loaded up on the cheap seats. So you guys could get in on the hype, figure out your buy point, things like that. This one looks decent, but there's a lot of noise, but you got to find your signal and figure out where you're going to get in. Because if you get in on the hype on this, it's still, obviously there's going to be a down point. There always is on this stuff, guys. I've traded lots of coin, things like that, lots of hype and things like that. If you get in and you're getting nervous that it's going down, it's going to come back up. There's just a point in that. You could fart around with Dogecoin, things like that, with the hypes on it, all these things. These things are so volatile. Just be careful that you don't get in and then you hit the panic button and you lose your arse. That's not what you want to do, okay? Because you're going to get so frustrated and you're going to freaking quit. These things come back, but you got to do your research before you buy anything. Look at these things and then make sure you don't get caught up in and just completely just sell off, and then you're going to come back, I don't know, let's say for example, a couple months, 6 months down the road, and all of a sudden it pops back up and just blows up. And you're going to be looking at it, you're going to be like, dude, I freaking sold. Trust me, I had Norovax and I did that. I say that story all the time. I look at Norovax and I'm just like, man, I wish I wouldn't have sold, dude. I freaking would be, got a lot of money flowing all around this world. Nope. I freaking made a couple $100. Whoopity freaking do. If I would have did the hold, I would have had more Dollaruskis in my pocket. But we live and learn. We live and learn in this game. So next week we're doing the show from the lake. It's a mystery lake. I might give something away for someone that could figure out what lake that I am at with the background. You might get a certain prize that I might give out to you if you could figure out what lake I'm at without me naming it. But we will be doing the show almost all next week. Lakeside. Yes, Lakeside. There won't be a show. Though actually, no, there will be a show on Monday. So there'll be a show Monday night. They'll be done for Tuesday. And we'll see what hot poppers will be popping. You guys have a good 4th of July. Don't blow up too many fireworks. Stay safe. Stay sober. Well, obviously you're not going to stay, just be safe if you're out having a couple brewskis, and don't drive any cars or anything or get in the car with anybody. We want to see everybody back here and be safe. Also, don't start any fires if you're by everything. Anyway, I'm not Smokey the Bear, or I'm not going to go off on anything, tell you what to do. You control your own life, but don't make it a dog show. Keep it real. I want to see you guys back here next week, and good night now!